I got a lot more questions from you guys. Let's go ahead and start with Jacob. He has several questions. First one is, I've noticed in a lot of your videos you appear to be in a very good mood. Is there anything in particular that keeps you in a good mood? Not really. I mean, I love doing Ask Rachel videos. I love hearing from you guys. I love answering your questions, especially when I get to sit here and talk about video games. Generally, I'm kind of a happy person just normally. It's hard to offend me. I don't get in bad moods very easily or often, and if I do, I'm not the kind of person that kind of sits there and mopes about it. If I get in an argument with somebody, give me 5 minutes after that fight and I'm fine, I'm over it. I'm like, hey, you want to go get a burger? You know, I don't dwell on stuff, especially not bad mood stuff. It's not going to get me anywhere. I'm just usually a pretty happy person. I can be bubbly, but I wouldn't really say I'm super bubbly. Like, I know I can be chill and I'm calm and stuff. I'm happy, but I'm chill and calm. Like, I'm not happy and bouncing off the walls and like, let's go do stuff. What are you doing? Let's hang out. I'm not like that either. I'm just a happy-ish person. Yeah, I'd say. Mountain Dew back there helps as well. His second question is, have you ever considered doing retro reviews? I would be in great favor of that. So would I, Jacob. I've always wanted to do retro game reviews. I have the systems here for it. I could even capture, but there's so much stuff I want to do. Like, I have like 8 more top 10 videos to do, to edit. I have some other opinion-based videos to edit. I have tons of cosplays. Good Lord, con season's right around the corner, and I'm still at step 1 on the cosplays I want to get done this year. I just have so much I really, really want to do, and I've got more stuff coming out for the Raychul Store Envy store, like some personalized Polaroids and stuff. So there's just so much going on. I really want to do retro reviews. Hell yeah, but I just need some more time. There's not enough time in the day. You know what I could do? Is I'll wait until I'm old and then do retro reviews. So it'll be Retro Rachel reviewing retro games. Holy crap. Retro Rachel retro reviews. Done. Yeah, so look for that in, I don't know how to do math, but look for that when I'm 60. His last question is, what kind of questions would you never answer? I'm pretty open about everything. I would say what questions I probably wouldn't answer are anything sexual, I guess, or anything to do with sex. I'm very old-fashioned, and when it comes to that stuff, I don't think that is information or even something that should be shared with a lot of people. It's very private, and I don't know, I think it should stay very private, very personal. You don't share yourself with a lot of people, therefore you shouldn't share that information with a lot of people either. And that's just my beliefs on it. But of course, I'll answer pretty much anything else, especially the question I get probably daily are my boobs real? I know they don't really look impressive right now. I'm in a sweatshirt. It's cold in here, you guys. Yes, my boobs are 100% real. There's nothing fake about my boobs. The only thing fake about me is my hair color. Even then, it's not that fake. I'm not like, I don't have black hair under this. It is a very light brown. So that's it. No fake boobs here, guys. I'm sorry. Some of you might be disappointed in that. Some of you might be happy about that. Doesn't matter. Couldn't afford a boob job anyways, even if I wanted one. Vishal P, I hope I pronounced that right, says console gaming, handheld gaming, or PC. I play most of my stuff on consoles just because I don't like sitting at my desk for a long time. I like sitting my ass on the couch with a controller in my hand. But I do understand that, of course, RPGs and MMOs are way better played on the PC, and a lot of shooters are better on the PC. Although I started my shooter gamingness, or I started getting into shooters on the PC, but I also can understand that some shooters are better on consoles. Unreal, Battlefield, PC. Gears of War, consoles. Handhelds I use for basically anything that's cute and little and I don't want to spend a lot of time in. I just need something to kill 30 minutes with. That's where I use my handhelds for. Next is Niall, I think is how you pronounce it. Has a few questions. First is, what would you think of an Uncharted movie? Don't want it, hate it, no, no. No. Why? Because Uncharted is such an amazing adventure, an amazing story with great character development already as a game, and we already have it as a movie. It's called Indiana Jones. I don't think most games transfer into movies well, because I think games are for me personally, a better entertainment experience than movies. Movies are something you just sit there and you digest. Your mind doesn't even have to work for a movie. You just sit there and you blank out and you digest, and you are given the information and you just take that information. Video games require so much more. Games are just more in-depth entertainment. It's like a movie, but you're interacting with it, you're shaping it. Even the most linear of storylines, you take away from that storyline and that characters differently than the person who's playing it, you know, sitting right beside you. It's a completely different experience no matter who's playing it. I prefer video games over movies any day. His second question is, are you a big fan of Rockstar? I used to be. On the PS2, Rockstar's heyday was on the PS2. We had GTA, GTA Vice City, Bully, Manhunt, Manhunt 2, and then with San Andreas, I was okay. I was okay with that game. It wasn't the best, but whatever. And then 4 and 5, I'm sorry, those games suck. I mean, Rockstar has bled that series dry. They've sucked all the fun out of the GTA series. It's too serious, it's too lame and dark, but not in a dark fun way, more in a dark, slimy, just kind of, oh God kind of way. I love being able to jump between characters in GTA 5, but it got very boring and very tedious jumping between characters, because when I kept jumping around, I was never able to attach myself to one storyline. Even though the storyline was completely intertwined, I was not able to attach myself to one character. I'd be getting into a character and bloop, time to go to another, and time to go to another. I was never able to settle down and like dig my butt into the couch and just play. I was constantly having to bounce around to different people in different situations and different pieces of the story. So I really I could not get into 5 because of that. I would love it if Rockstar just took a step away from GTA for a little while and focused back on Bully. I mean, if they can make Bully again and make it fun and not the way of GTA. I think Rockstar's kind of lost sight on what is actually fun. When I'm playing a video game, I don't want to have to deal with other characters. I don't want to have to maintenance them and get calls from my girlfriends. I don't want to have to play escort to everybody and drive them everywhere just to watch them go through a cutscene and I'm driving them again. That's so tedious and boring. I got sick and tired of the world in GTA. Bully was awesome. It had so much personality and it was just so much fun. And then Manhunt was balls to the wall ridiculousness. They didn't care about anything other than just getting you off on as much violent and the goriest kills you can possibly do. I loved it. Rockstar, you gotta keep an eye on them Saints Row people. They know how to make a sandbox game fun again. They know gamers just want to run around with a giant purple dildo and beat grandmas to death. That's all we really want to do. So I used to be a Rockstar fangirl. I'm not anymore. They lost me. And then his third question is, did you play Walking Dead Survival Instincts? Oh, hell no, I didn't play that. I played it at a press event probably about a year before it actually came out. Just because one thing is a successful type of entertainment doesn't mean it's going to be successful as other types of entertainment. Telltale Games has done good by that series. The TV show is shit. Is shit. I know, I've been saying that since the first season. But seriously, if you like the show, read the graphic novel. I promise you. I promise you. If you think whatever the show is giving you is good, read the graphic novel and it'll blow your mind. You will think the graphic novel is like the second coming of Christ in comic book form. It's so good. The characters in the show they're all annoying, they're all dead weight, they're all useless. Even everyone's beloved Daryl has no personality. I want them all dead. I can't connect to any of the characters in the show. And spoiler alert for anyone who's not caught up on the Walking Dead TV show, it can't do any right by me now. I mean, they pretended to kill off Rick, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be awesome. They kill off Rick, this main character this whole time, just kill him off, just do it. But then I was like, no, if they do it, I'm gonna be stuck watching the rest of this show, which is gonna be revolving around this snotty little asshole kid. I don't wanna watch that either. And I'm even bored of my favorite character, which was Michonne. They're making her seem like she's starting to lose her mind and she's getting all sensitive and crying and shit. Michonne don't cry. That just doesn't make any damn sense. The show's crap. I mean, as soon as the show turned the governor, who in the book is holy crap the baddest guy ever, turned him into this guy who might actually have a soul, and you kind of start feeling like he's turned around and changed. No, the governor's storyline is like everything else in the Walking Dead TV show. It's overdone, it's boring, and they've made it tired. God, that show can make anything boring. They just focus on it for a whole half season, and then you're totally done with it. Anyways, you didn't ask me about the show, you asked me about the game. I did not play it, or I don't own it. I did play it again like at the press event, but other than that, no interest. And then lastly is Wade, who has a very topical question because he's asking something about Rockstar, and I was just talking about Rockstar. wondering who would be my most favorite Rockstar game character of all time. I really gotta go with, man, I can't remember their names, so this totally sucks. I wish I could remember their names. In GTA Vice City, there was the porn director who was hilarious. What's his name? I don't remember. The porn star guy in GTA Vice City. He's one of my favorites. Second one of my favorites is another character whose name I can't remember, and that's the asshole kid in Bully. Not your character, and every other character in that game was an asshole, but the asshole who was your friend. I remember our name was like Jimmy, right? He was always like making shit go bad for us and then blaming it on us and getting other people to hate us. That guy was just a pure asshole. Man, I hated him, but you had no choice. You had to listen to what he was saying or telling you to do because he was gonna make your life a living hell. But he did anyways. That kid, what a jerk. I knew way too many kids like that in high school. So yeah, that's my two favorite Rockstar characters, the two characters I can't name. How's that? Well guys, that's it for this episode of Ask Rachel. If you want to email me a question, just go ahead and email me at rachelmoore@gmail.com, and please put Ask Rachel in the subject line. I love to hear from you guys, and thanks for watching.